Hi there, in this video we're going to examine exactly how we can push over an event from Gecko to Dynamics, what that looks like, where it lives, the type of data it creates. Now it's worth pointing out that this is, as I said, for Dynamics. I'm specifically syncing to the campaigns, the native campaigns module within Dynamics. We do also support an event with click dimensions, which is a bit more fleshed out, a bit more niche, which is why I'm focusing on campaign, but it does do some it has some additional functionality to the one that I'm about to show you. Now, this is a brand new integration. I've mapped barely anything at all, but it's a really nice proof of concept because this was set up in about 2 minutes flat. So it shows you exactly what you can do out of the box. So to begin pushing data from Gecko, I'm going to firstly create an event, and we'll call this the Gecko Summer Festival event. I'm not so sold on the name, but hey, that's fine. We're going to create that event right here, and we're going to tell Gecko, now what I want you to do is push this over to the campaigns within Dynamics. And really, that's what we're done now. We can set up a really simple booking form, we can add students into the events, and as soon as they're added into the event, we'll push that information over to the campaigns. So let's actually do that and see what this looks like. So let's go ahead and add our very first student. And Gecko will sync this event periodically, actually quite frequently, but you also do have the ability within Gecko to sync it. Tell Gecko, hey, I want you to sync this now, which is useful for testing. So we can see this contact is now currently syncing. Now, let's head over to the to click dimensions, and it's every single instance is going to be set up ever so slightly differently. I'm going to head over to the marketing modules because that is where I believe campaigns live. And we're going to see, has our event, it's already created. Super, we can see the Gecko Summer Festival event. And if we head to bookings, okay, we're still syncing the attendee record over, which is useful, but we can see that we've pushed over the name of the event, we've got the start date, the end date, and hopefully as soon as that sync has completed and we get a nice green little thingy there, this will have synced. So I'm going to pause this momentarily. It usually takes about 15-20 seconds or so. Okay, so our contact has now synced across, which didn't take any time at all. If we head to the booking section, we can now see we have our student registration here, and we can see that they are due to be attending and they are currently marked as registered, which is in keeping with our status currently in Gecko. Now let's imagine that the student walked in, we texted out their QR code, which would have updated the student record, showing that we'd done that. We scanned them in, and that changed their status to attended. Now, as soon as that happens, what's going to happen is that triggers a sync. I've manually done a sync there anyway, just to make sure that's going to go through really quickly for the video. Again, as soon as we get a nice green sync icon there, which takes about 20-30 seconds, this will hopefully be updated from registering to attended. So we will see, we'll give that one quick refresh, and it's still going, so we'll just pause it momentarily. Okay, perfect. That has just finished syncing. That's not Dynamics. Let's hop back. Let's refresh the page. And we can see that's, oh goodness me, what am I doing? If we scroll across here, yeah, brilliant. Their response code has been updated to attending. So super simple stuff. The important takeaways here are, one, I'm demonstrating campaigns, which is a bit more basic than click dimensions. With campaigns, we can sync to the top level of the event or the campaign. Any attendee information is synced across as a campaign response. We can push over attended information for the student, but we don't push over guest count by default because it's not a field within the campaign itself. If you create a custom attribute within here, we can absolutely push that across though. And again, this is a difference to click dimensions, which does have that out of the box functionality that we can push to. Hopefully this makes sense. Really short, small demonstration, but like I said, it's exciting that you can create these in no time at all, have the really lovely interface and ease of use on Gecko, and still have the single source of truth being back in Dynamics.